Hey guys, so today is going to be the first video in the week-long series that I'm going to start. That's going to be a week in a homesteader's life. And essentially I'm going to video every single day what we do on our homestead to keep it going, to keep it thriving, make sure all of our animals are doing good, to make sure our food is still growing, what it requires on a daily basis, especially if you have a 9-to-5 job, because me and Kyle both have 9-to-5 jobs Monday through Friday, and kind of each day what requires of us to keep the homestead going. But we are going to get started. Today's Sunday. It is June... Oh, what is today? I think it's June 23rd or 24th. One of those days. It's Sunday, and today is I'm just preserving all day long today. So I already started here. This is onions. We harvested a ton of onions a couple weeks ago, like literally just like hundreds of pounds of onions. And of course we can't eat all of them fresh. Probably a good, I'd say 15% of them have split. And so I'm taking those onions, cutting off like the split part, and then dehydrating them. And we're turning them into onion powder. So I've already dehydrated a batch. I got it in here. I blended it all up into an onion powder. It smells incredible. And then I'm going to dehydrate more, and I'm going to make those into like little chip, kind of like little chunks that we're going to use to put in soups and things like that during the off season when we don't have onions. And then I think I'm also going to do some larger strips as just some... Anywho, I'm going to do some larger strips as some like yum little snacks, because we actually dehydrated that last batch and me and Kyle ate almost an entire tray. They are so good. They taste like Funyuns. I don't know. I just love them. So we got lots of dehydrating of onions that we're going to be doing, and then now I'm actually going to start blanching green beans. Oops, sorry. So green beans are kind of tough when you take them off the plant. They kind of have like a rubbery, weird texture to them. So you got to blanch them. First, I'm going to cut off the ends, and then I'm going to just soak them in water to make sure I get all the dirt off of them. Then put them in boiling water. As soon as I set them in the boiling water, the boiling water is gonna stop boiling. Keep it on high. As soon as it starts boiling again, that's when you take the green beans out, and then you directly submerge them in ice cold, like an ice water bath that's like as cold as you can possibly get it. Then once they're cooled down, you pat them dry, put them in a freezer gallon Ziploc bag, and then put them in the freezer. And that's going to make sure they have the perfect texture when you go to cook them. They won't have that rubbery, weird texture. They won't be tough to chew, and they'll be perfect. So I'm going to start doing that now. I also have some peas in here from a couple weeks ago. Some of them might not be good anymore, but I'm going to try to kind of get as many of them as I can, pop them open, take all the peas out, probably blanch those as well, and freeze them for later as well. So that's my plan for today. And I'll probably stop a few times, go outside, check on the animals. I did let the chickens out this morning, so they're out right now, and the ducks as well. They're out foraging the whole back part of the property. And then I already fed the goats this morning, so we're just chilling inside, preserving all day. So I will check back in with you guys here in a little bit. I've got my first batch in. It's crazy. As soon as your purple green beans touch any sort of heat, they turn green. Half of these were like a dark, beautiful royal purple, and now they're green. Last year's peppers, tomatoes. I need to make sauce. These are some jars of lemon that we juiced. This is a whole freezer just dedicated to our homegrown stuff. Kyle organized the whole garage while I've been inside preserving. It looks so good in here. we have our golf cart here, and then we're gonna have the trailer or the camper right here. I'm so excited. Camper's right there right now. Hey guys, and we're back again for more canning. It's the same day, it's still Sunday. Now it's about 6:30 and I've started doing cucumbers. So I'm making them into pickles. I already sliced them all up. I've got jars sanitizing in here. I've got the brine all made in here. I've got lids sanitizing back here. And then basically once the jars are done sanitizing, I'm gonna pack them full with the cucumbers and some peppercorn, some garlic cloves, and then I'm gonna pour the brine over top, put them back in the hot water bath for about 10 minutes, and they'll be all canned after that, and then you just wait a couple weeks and then they'll be ready to eat. So I've got this going. I'm trying to find my peppercorn, and that's about it. I'm gonna get this going. Like I said, it's about 6:30 now, so hopefully I can get this done here pretty quickly and then start dinner, and then I'll be able to finally call it quits for the night. Hello, so it's Monday and it's now like 6:30. Oh, there's my crock that I've been missing. Thanks, Patch. Anywho, I just got home from work not too long ago, and now we're watering the garden. I just got done feeding the goats, and this morning I had to do a bunch of running around. I fed some of the chickens and the rabbits and the goats. I do all of them right before I leave in the morning, and yeah, so I had to do that. Didn't film it because I was in quite a bit of a rush, but here I am now in the garden, so I will fill you in with what we're doing. I need to go throughout and start harvesting some food. I see quite a bit of things that need to be harvested. These potatoes will be done so soon. Whoa! Something gnarred those up. Like, they ate everything besides the flowers. They did not like the flowers. Shit. I'm gonna figure out what that is. Removing beds to promote growth. Get out of here. Oh. Just got done trellising all these guys up. They're all melons, all melon vines. They're growing along the ground. Trellising them up over. We'll see how well they do. See all the new beans. Got new flowers coming in. I like to check underneath too. The more you pick, the more they'll produce. Don't be afraid to pick the smaller ones, because those are the ones that are going to be like the tastiest. And the bigger ones are actually kind of woody and are kind of weird texture. So harvest them small and often. just got done giving them my silkies fresh food and water. Now I'm gonna give my ducks some water in their ponds real quick. Normally I do this earlier in the day, but I just didn't get to it today. Got one of my broody ducks here in the house, sitting on some eggs. The other ducks are out, still foraging. I have to bring them in. So we just found a snake. What kind of snake was it, babe? A what? A king snake. It was underneath the duck pond, one of the duck ponds in the chicken run. I flipped it over to empty out all the dirty water and fill it back up, and it was underneath. It was a decent size. What, it was like 2 feet long? 2.5 feet long? Oh, I would say it was definitely 2 feet long. Anyways, it was long. It was very tiny though. It was like very thin. No skinny guy. Come on. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So as you guys can see, I already let out the chickens this morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I always do that because I like to do it before I get ready. That way, if one of them decides to flick poop on me, it's not on my work clothes. And then I got ready for work, and then after that, after I put my work clothes on, then I go and I feed the dogs. I feel like I've got a hair stuck on my face somewhere. I go and I feed the dogs, and then I feed the rabbits, and then I feed the goats. I just got done feeding the goats. And the reason why I do it like that, I'm backing out the driveway right now also. Sorry, I had to close my gate. Anywho, but the reason why I don't feed them, I feed them in the morning is because they'll all eat too much if I feed them like I just leave free food. So I give them enough for the day, and then when I get back from work or like right before bed, I'll feed them again. Just the rabbits and the goats anyways, but. So I just got off work, and now I'm gonna go let the chickens out. I let them out every day after work. The mister's on? Oh no, okay. It's like I didn't turn those on. Come on, guys. Let me turn it on. Come on. Come in. See you yet today. About some left in here. Under that duck pond in this little area is where I found the snake last night. It was a trip. Oh, dust bathing. Looks like fun. Sounds like the goats want me to go feed them, so I'll probably go do that actually right now so that they'll shut up. So I just grabbed some zip ties so I can hang up this little dispenser I have in here for oyster shell for the chickens. I pulled it off because I put it in the wrong spot, and then I have to put it back on. So I'm gonna do that right now. This little guy up, I got this from Tractor Supply. It's just like a little mineral
goat thingy. I got it in the goat section. I just hang it with some zip ties and put the oyster shell in there. The chickens. They're all interested now. What you got there, Mom? Just waiting for the lids to be done. We've got some whole cucumbers. It's literally 9 o'clock right now at night. It's still light out enough to where I can see. Isn't that crazy? I'm out here eating the silkies. I know they're out of food. Yep. Good. Just gonna feed them real quick. All right. Time to go inside and finish canning. All I have to do is just put the lids on after they're done sanitizing and then boil it for another 10 minutes. And then they'll be good. Yay! It's Wednesday afternoon. I just got off of work and got home. And Kyle let the chickens out. This guy already wants to try to fight me. This rooster is a major problem for us, and I don't know what to do about it. Kyle wants to kill him. I'm just gonna be honest. He just wants to just take care of it. Most people who've got really aggressive roosters, that's what they do. They just kill them. But I'm not that type of person. I don't want to kill animals that aren't sick and aren't dying already. I just would rather not do that to an animal that is just trying to do what it instinctually wants to do, which is attack. So I don't know. I'm kind of like at a little bit of like a rock and a hard spot because I'm done with this guy. He attacks me all the time. He actually really hurts me a lot of the times. He's cut me open. He's bruised me really bad. So I just don't really know what to do with this guy. I'm just kind of over it. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. But yeah, he's an asshole. That's the moral of the story. So if I end up getting rid of him somehow, I am not getting another one besides my silkies. My silkies are awesome. They're great. They never attack me. Very sweet birds, but not him. So. You are covered in slobber, dude. Oh my goodness. Look at this big old baby. This is a big old baby. My puppy. Here's my baby boy. Go get your sissy. Dubes. We've got 5.5, 3, 6 months old. No harvest. I don't know. I didn't even really look around. Hardcore. I don't know if beans are ready. I don't know. Can't wait till the tomatoes are ready. The tomatoes? Potatoes too, though. I need a... Oops. I can see some potatoes right there. Oh, those are beautiful. I need to cover those back up.
Anyway, so it's time to trim the goat's hooves. It's never fun. We have to like manhandle them. We don't have a stanchion, and we did have one, but it didn't work very well. So we still have to build one. Oh my goodness, it's Thursday, people. How has the time flown by so fast already? Anywho, I'm gonna give these guys some food, or I'm gonna check on them, see if they need food. These are my rabbits. And then I'm gonna go outside, feed the goats, and then probably take over watering for Kyle. So, of the garden. And see if anything needs to be harvested. So, the week is almost over. We're gonna just try to catch a fly. But I feed my rabbits Timothy hay. I always make sure I give them fresh hay. And I just drop it in their little troughs. And then they've got water, like little water bottles like this that I always make sure are full. Every day the rabbits kick out their rocks in their boxes, and they're such messy animals. But, you know, it is what it is. I actually have them in like big dog type little run kennel things that you can get. And I keep them in there all the time, and they're on vinyl like flooring that you can buy for your house. And I just cut it up, or I'll keep the piece. It just depends on how long the piece is, but that's what I keep them on, because rabbit cages make their feet sore and give them sometimes sores on the bottom of their feet. And they're just not very big for them. Like, this is huge. This gives them so much more room to like run around and play and stuff. So anyways, I'm on the golf cart. Just picked up some soil. I'm filling up our potato sacks right now. Ah! And our potatoes are looking good. The whole point. Hey, what are we doing? Ooey, ooey, ooey. Smoke it out. That is decent.
Well, I got to listen to some of it.
This stuff is yellowing. We need to figure it out. I'm gonna pH the soil, see if there's some sort of deficiency we got going on or something. Go beanie. Oh my gosh, I just discovered that my silky chickens that just hatched out babies not even like a month and a half ago are already sitting again on more eggs. I know it's my bad for not collecting them, but I honestly didn't even know they were laying already again. So, my bad. Oh. I'm gonna put these ones up inside. I'm gonna check them, make sure they're good though. I am giving the goats new hay because the orchard grass that I got them, they hated. So I had to go buy them some Timothy. And I'm just feeding them now, so. Girls, say hi. Okay, I went to Tractor Supply today on my lunch. Got the hay for the goats, dog food. But I'm often having to do that just to utilize time well. I don't want to have to go back to the town that I work in just to go to Tractor Supply. But I'm already there for lunch, for work. So I just go on my lunch because I have an hour. And it only takes me about 10 minutes to get there. So it works out perfect. Look how beautiful this melon is. Holy shit. Looks so good. Look at this butternut. Look how amazing that is. Everything's so happy. Got some cucumbers over here. Look at this beautiful. This is a spaghetti squash right here. Just everything looking beautiful right now. Just absolutely beautiful. Peppers are starting to take off. Tomatoes have already taken off. These ones are producing like crazy. Over here, the squash. Cucumbers are not as happy as I would have liked them to look, but they're doing all right. They're producing a lot of food, so it's a good sign. Although it's not as green, and they're kind of sunburned. Some of them, they're still producing food, so that's a good thing. Anywho. So excited, it's the weekend. Actually, this weekend, though, we plan on finishing the chicken coop finally. That's been on the agenda for so many months now, so we need to get it done. It's gonna be super cool this weekend. It's like incredibly lovely right now outside, and it's supposed to be super cool all weekend. So we are going to finish the chicken coop since that's pretty labor intensive, and maybe even finish some other things like planting the orchard out back. Look how cute that bumblebee is. But we'll see. I'll bring you guys along, obviously, if we do anything like that this weekend. But I'm just excited to finally get the chicken coop done, and that's actually going to be a whole video in itself. I've been recording it since the very beginning, the run renovation that we were doing, so I'll have that as a separate video for you guys as well. There's my honey. Good morning. Here we are, Saturday morning. Slept in. Now I'm letting my chickens out. Okay, so we got started later than we wanted, but it is Saturday, so we kind of wanted to just chill. But I think it's like 11:45, 12. We're just now getting started on the chicken coop. I'm going to go clear it out right now. Kyle is going to move some things like the cars, bring the tractor over, and we're gonna start getting this little project done. Okay, so it's really noisy because my neighbors are having like a birthday party, but I wanted to show you guys just kind of like a brief idea of what we're doing. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish installing all of the rock in the coop. We're gonna lay some fabric down. So loud. We're gonna lay some fabric down to separate the mud and the rock. Then we're gonna finish by laying sand down. And hopefully we can get the majority of it done today, but probably not. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna start moving everything out though right now. Looks so good. I'm so happy.